Alright, here we go. NerdyDan.com with the Trial of Jafar. It's the trial of the century. Oh, I'm stuck. And go near the judge's chair in the ancient ruins. Let Scrooge and Jafar debate. Are you worried I shall misbehave? Classified. You are wasting your time. I have vowed to be a loyal citizen of the valley, even though you done messed up. This is absurd. You call yourself an attorney? Trying to delegitimize the court, eh? Just as I expected. You have no proof of anything. Aye, that's true enough. We have no proof of you ever doing a lick of good. Absence of proof is not proof of absence. Surely if a clown of an attorney like you can recognize that. I object. Overruled. Ah! He objected! Talk to Gaston. No one testifies like Gaston. The Dreamlight court will now hear testimony from Gaston. Very simple. Your glory, your honor. Huh? Your honor is how you address a judge, not your glory. Anyway, keep going. So yes, Jafar did hypnotize me, but he also used me for a strength-related task, so I can't be that angry with him. You see, as the strongest member of the community, the witness will see self-aggrandizing and get to the point. What if I think Maui might be stronger. Jafar isn't the only one here that has done bad things. It will shock you to hear, but I have, on occasion, long in the past, done one or two things that may be considered not good. Plus Ursula Scar and Mother Gothel have done many nasty things, and they're allowed to stay here. That's true. But have they done anything as bad as Jafar? I can't do everything for you. You decide. You're your honor judge. No, that's not how you say it either. Oh, never mind. Thank you for your testimony, Gaston. You can return to the bench.
All right, you can go.
Leap in Loch Ness. If you had an attorney, I'd be telling them to control their client. That's the judge's job, you fool. You're turning this whole trial into a mockery. Of course it's a mockery. None of the relevant evidence is present. I lived with you all peacefully for years before the forgetting. Surely that has to count for something. What? I don't remember that. It's because it was part of the forgetting. What's up, Oswald? What's your testimony? The 23 skidoo and all. Okay, Oswald, it's your turn. How did you feel about what Jafar did? Well, if anybody got a right to accuse him of something, it's me. He almost stole my luck. That's true. What do you want to happen to Jafar? I don't agree with this. I don't agree with witness statements. Gee, I'm not sure. He's a tough customer, but shouldn't folks get a second chance in a place like this? But we've given him a second chance, and a third chance, or a third chance. Jafar's right. He did used to live here with us. But nobody remembers. For all I know, maybe I used to be a villain, and he stopped me from a whole bunch of trolley-based mayhem. Do you think we should just forget and forgive here? No way, Judge-O. Jafar keeps yammering on that he's got goodness in him, so why not find proof of that? If we can catch some of them lost memories and prove he can rate, then I'm happy to let him stay. I'll even bring him a poutine myself. I want poutine. Interesting. Thank you for your testimony, Oswald. Court will adjourn for some time. I need to go look for some of those lost memories. When we reconvene, I will either examine evidence of Jafar's past good actions, or we will decide on his eternal reward. Heh.
I'll be seeing you.
That's why I found you don't fool around with funky Cole Medina. I'm assuming I probably just have to Is Papa memory? No. There's a memory. Jafar and Scrooge with gems. Interesting. The Borderlands. And another memory. Look at that. Jafar and Stitch looking at the stars. Because he likes science. And the lagoon. I don't know if this evidence shows good doing, just maybe not a lack of wrongdoing. And the memory. All alone in the moonlight. And Jafar and Merlin and birds. Alright. Turn to my judge's chair. Give your final judgment to Jafar. I judge you fabulous. I've endured this ridiculous trial long enough. Make your judgment. Hold up, Jafar. There have been some developments. I have new evidence to go over with you. I see. And what evidence is this? I should stroke my goatee as I say this, or my beard, because I grew it out. I found a number of memories that shed some light on what you were like before the forgetting. Let's see which to examine. The memory about Stitch, since he's my favorite. It seems like you're helping Stitch with something here. Ah, yes, I had nearly forgotten. I was surprised to learn that the furry menace had an interest in astronomy. One of the lenses in his telescope had broken, so I made him a replacement. Interesting. Let's see which to examine. The memory about Merlin. You and Merlin seem to be in deep discussion on this one. As infuriating as the righteous enchanter can be, we did find the occasional topic to discuss. If I recall correctly, we were talking about our respective avian familiars. Owls have inferior cognition in comparison to parrots, but they are at least preferable to cats. Not sure if that's true, but whatevs. Let's see which to examine. Well, there's only one left, so we'll examine the memory with Scrooge. What are you talking about with Mr. Murdoch here? The family jewels! Allow me a moment of reflection. Ah, yes, we were discussing possible techniques for polishing gemstones. I had a theory of how to automate the refining of common gemstones into their shiny variants. Did he hire you or something? No, I suppose I was motivated by pure scientific inquiry. Okay, Jafar, I've made my decision. Very well. You are guilty of attempting to steal Oswald's power. That wasn't ever in doubt. But we've also confirmed through the memories that you are at least capable of being a citizen here. However, you've used your probation period to just keep being mean. So I am sentencing you to... Do not drag it out, Nerdy Dan. Tell me, are you sending me back to the lamp? No. No? No. Instead, you'll be doing some community service. Hey, Andrea, thank you for subscribing again. Appreciate you. Jafar's doing community service. Maybe doing some good will remind you of how to be a proper member of this community. You can stay in the palace for now, and I'll be in touch soon about what your community service will entail. This is quite surprising, Nerdy Dan. I'm not sure I would be so generous if I were in your shoes. My shoes are fabulous, though. Here, please take this. Let it serve as a token of my desire to remain in the valley. shirt and pants. Yes, well, isn't the point of doing good because it's good and not because it's easy? Be good, Jafar. Wait 1 hour for Jafar to reflect on his sentence. Fair enough. So we're going to stop recording for now, maybe record later, after an hour. Alright, so we have now completed the hour-long wait for Jafar to reflect on his punishment or what have you.
With you. Oh, God. Here.
Hope you're ready to feel wholesome today.
Hello.
Is it time for my community service, as you say? Surely you expect actions from me and not emotions. Well, yeah, but hopefully the actions lead to emotions. I see. I shall do my best to embrace the process. What actions will this service entail? You need to give everyone a hug! No. Well, first we're going to be taking some advice from Remy and cooking up some food. That sounds tolerable. What food? Chocolate for Anna. Well, what foods do you like? Or what are some foods that make you feel happy? I don't ever feel happy. I'm good with making basically anything for you as long as you help it connect with your happier side of yourself. So tell me, what are some foods that make you cheerful? Well, shish taouk was a common meal back in Agrabah. Falafel was also a frequent dish I would enjoy. I will indulge in a taste of makrut on special occasions. Should you be unfamiliar with these, here are the recipes. Nice that you just happen to have them on you at all times. I don't know if I know falafel. Sounds delicious. I'll be back soon with those meals.
Now leave.
Why am I making him meals? Doesn't make sense. Why am I making him? You're the one who's doing community service, not me. Why am I making the meals? I know how to make the shish taouk. I know that. Well, it should tell me immediately what I know how to make and what I don't know how to make. Oh, I can only make one of them. And I have 2 garlics left. Now I have 1. Use. And use. I want some falafel. I like falafel. That's delicious. I have enough of that. Huzzah. Oh. Hate when I fat finger the wrong button. And falafel. Oh, what do I need? I'm missing full of the falafel. Now that we've collected our beans and have made falafel, we can finish talking to Jafar. Of course, I had to wait for it to stop raining, so I can use my Miracle Growth Elixir and get them more quickly, which I think it did work out. So, here you go, Jafar. Eat up. Again, why am I making him food when he's supposed to be doing service? Nerdy Dan, I must confess, this is excellent. Had my plans of domination been successful, I would have kept you on as a royal chef. Not Remy, or not the self-reflection I'm looking for, but it's a start, or thank you, I think. There we go. You wish me to reflect further? Yes, that's kind of the point. Any good memories that food stir up? Well, it does bring around the markets of Agrabah, always full of marvelous foods brought from near and far. And how did that make you feel? Inspired. It was my first glimpse at how wide the world was, how much was out there for me to learn, to use, to master. Any memories with some past friends? I have always maintained a solitary existence. I frequently find others disappointing. Alright, why don't we move on? How do you feel about the animals around here? They are a distraction at best. Okay, let's work on that. Next step in your community service is going to be feeding the animals with me. Okay. Again, why? If that is what required me to say, very well. Alright, each animal has their own favorite type of food. Of that I am quite aware. It's required only trivial experimentation to discover which food would occupy them enough to leave me alone. Please avail yourself of my stock. Eggs for the snakes. Lettuce for capybara. Or cabbage. That for the monkeys. You know their favorite foods already? Nice, we're halfway there. Whoa! Living on a prayer. Your enthusiasm for these empty-headed creatures is rather annoying. Cloying, you know. Do I have to hang out with Jafar? Okay, we'll hang out with Jafar. It should be my pleasure to accompany you. Where'd you go? Really? You both of you are really pissing me off. There we go. We need to give you a banana split. Oh, capybara, where are you? Here, capybara. Here, capybara. That's a blue gem. Oh, there's a capybara. And let's go find a snake. And don't step on snake. Oh, there you go. Up. And down. Up. Damn it. Messed up again. There you go. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. There we go. I feed the snake. Or the eggs. There you are. I'd really like to get that. That's actually a nice looking snack. And see how Jafar liked feeding the animals. Alright, Jafar, how you feeling after that? Feeding the cobra was almost pleasant, but there was a disappointing aura of dreamlight cuteness around the reptile I found insulting to its natural dignity. Well, happy that you enjoyed it somewhat. Well, I do have an affinity for them. How about the monkey? Or how about the monkey? Less pleasant. Oh, why is that? I suppose it brought up too many memories of Abu. Memories of that street rat and his thieving simian companion. Fair enough, we all have our different associations with different animals. And the capybaras? I found them annoyingly cute. Strange creatures, their placidity is uncanny. They seem to remain consistently unbothered by whatever occurs around them. Maybe you could learn a lesson or two from them, Jafar. And overall, how do you feel? I suppose a bit nostalgic. I found myself recalling fondly the afternoon I acquired Iago. Such glorious days, Nettie Dan. I had dozens of nascent plots waiting to be enacted. The Sultan doing my bidding, Iago on my shoulder, observing the cutting commentary my lessers so deserved. Those were marvelous times, before things became complicated. I guess the remembering your friendship with Iago is a positive thing. I would hesitate to describe it as friendship, but yes, it was a pleasant reminiscence. Now, have my actions been sufficient to satisfy the service of the community that you demand? I'm probably going to want one more thing, huh? Pretty much. There's one last thing. I need you to talk to other villagers. I'll be back soon enough. I'll be back soon, you'll see.
We must speak again.
Do I have to wait another hour? Get impressions from Eternity Isle villagers about the newly reformed Jafar. Alright. Where y'all be? Well, two of you were right there, so good.
Hi.
Hello there.
Would you have a minute?
Hey, Rapunzel, can we talk about Jafar for a moment? We finished his community service, but I'm trying to check in with how he's been treating the other villagers. He's actually been really nice. Your community service must be working. That's great to hear. What has he been doing? Well, he gave me a gift, some pigments that he said would make some vivid paints. And just in case, he didn't ask you to paint a serpent or anything with glowing eyes. No, nothing like that. He said that he admired my courage, that it wasn't easy to make art as bold as mine, and that it required a mind that wasn't afraid to break the rules. There's a weird, sinister layer to that.
Huh?
Oh. Well, I wonder if that's just how he's used to expressing himself. Maybe. Thanks for keeping me updated, Rapunzel. Talk to you later.
Goodbye. Come back and talk soon.
I will. Where did... Oh, there's Oswald. Where you going? Come here. Hey, Oswald. I'm checking with everyone that Jafar has dealt with. Or that Jafar dealt with. How has he been around you since the trial? How do, Nerdy Dan? And actually, Jafar has been swell. Well, that's good to hear. I suppose. What kind of nice actions has he been doing? Well, he brought me a gift, a set of tools for the trolley repair and maintenance. Oh, that's actually very considerate of him. Yeah, he apologized for before and said he liked my style, and that the traditional look was always in fashion. Well, that's surprisingly reassuring. Thanks, Oswald. I think you've made things way more clear for me.
Everything's Jake.
So Gaston and... Here's Gaston. No one stands like Gaston. Hey, Gaston, got a moment to talk about Jafar? Ha ha! How strange, I was just talking with him earlier. Oh yeah? What was he, mean? Nice? Somewhere in the middle? He was finally behaving right. He brought me a gift. How kind of him. Or was the gift a snake statue with glowing eyes? I know better than to accept a gift like that. Now. Jafar gave me a set of weights. He said he saw me with coconut-based exercise equipment, so he made me something more solid. He also complimented me on my clothes, said something about how red and black were noble colors. Wow, he really seems like he's making an effort. I agree. Anything else about your dealings with him that you'd like to pass along? Yes, he also complimented me. He said I was incredibly strong. Yeah? What was the context? Well, I was trying out the weights, swinging them around, and I nearly hit myself in the head. I said something like, good thing that didn't hit my head. He said that even if it did, I'd be fine since I was incredibly thick-headed. See? He complimented my strength. No, he didn't, but whatever. Yes, so nice of him. He's alright, that Jafar. Okay, well, thanks for answering my questions. See ya!
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now, where's Eve? Hey, Eve, can we talk about Jafar for a moment? Oh. Woo! You're happy about Jafar? That's a big surprise. Eve, ta-da! He gave you a flower? Affirmative digital beeps. Well, that's very nice of him. An elegant flower for an elegant machine. There you go. You may have your flower back. Directive. You know, after hearing what everyone has told me, I think that maybe we should do something for Jafar. Oh? Well, it's clear that Jafar is trying to ingratiate himself, to everyone now. We should do something to show that we appreciate the effort. Let's see. He did show his interest with his gift choices. We should use that to start. I've got it. We'll decorate around the palace with furniture that's red, black, elegant, bold, and traditional. Maybe I should talk to Merlin to get a little something extra special, too. There's the Christmassy, wintry Merlin.
Well, hello.
Hey, Merlin, can we talk about the Jafar situation? Of course, Nerdy Dan. How did the community service progress? Ups and downs, I suppose. I feel like it inspired memories of his ambition and greed just as much as it inspired positive emotions. That is a quandary indeed. But on the other hand, I spoke with some of the other villagers, and it seems that Jafar has actually been really nice to them. Not only is he giving gifts, but he's giving gifts that seem to suggest he's trying to make a connection with the villagers.
Extraordinary.
How marvelous. Still, I worry that he may be a ruse to ensure his freedom to continue the plot. I hope not. So I was thinking we should show him that we appreciate the effort he's making.
Listen closely.
I quite agree. You don't lead someone to goodness through constant reprimand. Yeah, sometimes use a carrot, sometimes use a stick. Yeah, I'm going to decorate around the palace with Jafar's favorite aesthetics, but I think we need something else with a little wow factor. I think I know just the thing. Oh, a golden Iago trophy. Or centerpiece. Great idea. Jafar plays his cards close to his chest, but I think that he kind of misses Iago. Well, I hope a memory of a good friend will continue to inspire him towards goodness. Perfect. Thanks, Merlin.
Never forget, your imagination is a
Decorate
powerful
Jafar's face
magic.
near the palace in the borderlands. Or... There we go. Take a picture with everyone at the celebration. Far to finish up this quest. Nerdy Dan, I'm unsure how to respond to all of this pageantry. You don't have to respond any particular way at all. We recognize that you were making an effort to be nice to other villagers, so we wanted to give something to you as well. You're a citizen like everyone else now. You can just be yourself and relax. But not too much like yourself, because you're an a-hole. No. I am unused to such treatment. Had the Sultan recognized me like this, perhaps I would have reconsidered my actions. Well, this is the vibe I'm trying to cultivate here. I have to admit, I thought you were up to something, but I've never been happier to be proven wrong. Well, when the choice was between biting my tongue for a time or going back into the lamp, the choice was clear. Biting your tongue? Jafar, are you saying that you still have plots brewing? I said nothing of the sort. Well, I guess that's as good as I can get with you, isn't it? Nerdy Dan, you truly are my most competent adversary, and for that you have my respect. I cannot be but myself. One can only hope that does not put us at odds again. Yeah, well if they do, in the lamp you go. I'll still be here, ready to stop your pots before they get going. I would not expect anything less of you, Nerdy Dan. And then I would get the Iago trophy.
Excellent work.
Huzzah! Alright, so there we go. The end of Jafar's storyline. Like what you see, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and have a good day.